Hello friends and welcome to Vaagmi Tarot's reading for November 2020. And well, there is some more time to go before 2020 gets over, although we're almost there. And because we're almost there, and because this year has been a great teacher for everybody, I don't think anybody is going to differ with me on that. There is still some lessons learned, well, some final lessons before we complete the syllabus, okay? So still some lessons left for all of us, and I think God wants to make sure, the universe, our destiny wants to make sure that we do not move forward without those tools, without those, I won't call them lessons, but without that know-how. And I think that's something very magical that this reading for the month of November has messages for. And when I pulled out these messages, I felt very calm, very peaceful energy. It's something like when you've been a student, you've been studying all year. It's not that restlessness of a new student. It's like, okay, I have now completed my first, second and third semesters, and now only the last one is left. And by this time, I'm a lot more in control. And by this time, I also have enough data and enough experience to know what I did wrong, or what mistakes I did in my previous exams, and how I can make up for all of those things in my last semester. It's almost like being more in control. And in these final months and this penultimate month of 2020, I have these wonderful messages for you that I want to now share with you. And I think the one basic theme that is echoing through this reading is unfinished business. Okay. I also have a card that says Unfinished Symphony number 10 from my Wisdom Oracle deck. And this kind of ties up with all the messages over here. So let's get into the reading. And before I go into the reading, I do want to apologize for my long absence. There have been things happening at my end, and soon I will become much more regular, post weekly YouTube messages and all kinds of other messages as well. But please allow me some time so that I can wind up things at my end, and I will be back for you. And also, if you've been following me and if you do like my messages, please subscribe and like my channel. It really encourages me a lot to get more messages for you. And feel free to contact me over email or Facebook or Instagram. All right, let's get into these messages. And so the first card that I drew for what is a past experience, what is it that we are still carrying now and we need to release, probably, was the Five of Cups reversed. Look, this is how the card is in the upright position, and this is how I got it. Right. I know a lot of us have been mourning a lot of things, grieving a lot of things. It could be loved ones that have been taken away. It could be loved ones that have walked away. It could have been situations that seemed ideal. It could be careers, jobs that are no more there. Roles that we really enjoyed that are no more there. Income streams, businesses that are probably no more there. Friends that are gone. So there are lots of those things. So I think we are done grieving for all of those things. And we are in a situation where we are looking at ourselves from the outside, and we are like, okay, what has the pain taught me? I've been through so much pain this year. I've been through emotional turmoil this year. What has this pain taught me? And also, these things have not completely left us. These experiences are still there, they're still alive within us. And while we look at this experience from the outside about the things we have mourned, the things that we've left and we have mourned, that we are not over the mourning yet, even though we want to move forward. Okay, and that's why I think the overall energy for this month, for November, is this very beautiful strength card. So through all the pain you've gone through, finally this is the month where you convert it into inner strength, wisdom, calm, peace, making peace with things, accepting what is, and finding power in that, finding power in a different situation, in a situation where things are not the same. Okay, and even though your support system is gone, in November you will feel strong again, you'll feel your power again. You'll be like, okay, there is all this chaos around me and all this emotional trauma that I went through, but that has changed me for the better. It has not weakened me. I'm not growling on the floor. It has actually told me that there is life ahead. And for some reason, November gives you hope. And that's partially the reason for your strength. You're like, in spite of all of this, I still have hope. Life is not over. And as long as there's life, there is hope. So I think optimism is a very big theme in November. You're like, okay, I'm ready for whatever comes. And maybe, there were ways that you reacted to things in the past. But now you're like, I'm not going to react to things in this way anymore. If my reactions harm me, then I'm not going to react to things. I'm just going to look at myself and I'm going to see how I can protect myself, how I can be strong. I will not weaken myself. I will not cry like in the past. It doesn't mean not feeling pain or becoming an unfeeling person. It just means that you will be able to see things in a new perspective now. Your perspective would have changed a lot by now. And you're like, okay, just this simple change in perspective is giving me so much hope to go on. So I think the overall theme, the overall energy for November is personal strength and hope. No matter what's happening around you or no matter what's happening in your past, you will not let it affect your future. That's a beautiful message, I think. Wow. All right. And what can you do to use this energy? Of course, new beginnings. You're raring to move forward. You are seeing a lot of hope. You will see new opportunities this month. That's what this theme for November tells me. How can you use November's energy of strength? You can look for new opportunities. You can give yourself new opportunities. You can give yourself a second chance. You don't have to, if you lost something, if you lost hope somewhere in a relationship or in a career opportunity, I think A, it could make a comeback. B, you could take a step towards it and say, okay, you know what? I already lost it once. Let me make another try. If it works out well, if it doesn't well, I already lost it. So there's nothing that I will lose. So I will try again. And so you give yourself opportunity for new beginnings, right? That's this whole idea of hope. This whole idea that you have hope of things working out. As long as there is life, there is hope. As long as there's life, I do have a second chance at making things happen. But I also got messages about what your challenges are. And one of the things certainly was unfinished business. And so before jumping into any new opportunity, before jumping into a new relationship, anything new, you must ask yourself, what is it that you were scared of completing or facing in the past? Was there something, was there a conversation that you still need to have before you can move forward? So looks like all of us have something to do before we can move forward. And this is a helping energy. This is not a challenge, actually. Okay, it's not like the unfinished business is going to be in your way. But the universe is just saying that before you jump into things, take your time, do proper homework about things. Your idea may be wonderful, but it may not be workable right now. Maybe it's not workable right now, but you're not seeing it like that because you are so desperate to move from this old stagnant energy of disappointments that you could just be jumping into things without proper homework. And the universe is telling you that if you've cited a new opportunity or a new idea, well, very good. You should be going that way. But before that, A, do all the homework for it. B, if there is something from the past that you have not completed, you have to say sorry to someone, please do it. You need to ask for your money from someone, please do it. You haven't still delivered a project because you were dealing with other things, please do it. Anything that is remaining, please do it. And also do the homework and proper research and gather enough information before you jump into a new idea just because you're so desperate that things should work out. Your challenge actually is going to be, cups. This was also a cups card. This is also a cups card. And you know what? November is Scorpio season, and Scorpio is a water sign, and cups stand for water. So in, the challenge that this month is going to throw at you is going to be choosing the right relationships. Okay, so you want to jump into things, but is it the right fit for you? Okay, and that's where this whole idea of unfinished business comes in. You may be jumping into a job, and of course you must if you get one. But very important to see if you're jumping into the right role. Is it the right fit for you? Is it going to emotionally satisfy you? Are you the right fit for the company or the role? Are your business partners the right fit for you? And things like that, so on and so forth. Also, there is this whole idea of letting the past color your present and your future. So just because there were some disappointments in the past, now you are probably a stickler for what you want. And this card is telling me that your challenge certainly is finding perfection in relationships. Okay, just like very equal give and take, very equal. So that could be a challenge in many ways. Maybe you are being too rigid about finding this absolute perfection, that absolute perfect situation. And you're not trying to be flexible. That's one. For other people, this could mean that you are compromising a lot and not finding a situation where the give and take is more equal, and in which you are not the one who is just giving and not receiving. Okay, so whatever message resonates with you, please connect it with your past experiences. If you are still carrying past patterns with you, like because you've been betrayed in the past by business partners or friends or whoever, you are like, no, everything should be perfect, I should not be betrayed again, and you are being less flexible. The other thing is that you are carrying an idea from the past of how your friends or people around you or companies or career paths should be. Again, this whole idea of trying to find perfection and having a template in your mind that this is the only thing that I want. This is a challenge. So I think the cards are saying do not repeat patterns and be more open to new people, new ideas, new kind of opportunities. And of course, see to it there's a balance, there's a blend between what you want and what new clauses are part of the deal. What are the new things that are there on the table, which are not like what you've experienced. They are new experiences, but also they also satisfy you at least 2 of 3 things probably that you want. Okay, so this is going to be a challenge, finding the right fit. Okay, right. And since you have unfinished business, and since you need to polish your idea more before you just jump in, I think there is also a card about outcomes, what your outcomes will be. And I have this very beautiful positive message, this very heartening message that says have faith in your dreams. Okay, so it's telling me that you are full of hope, you are full of strength. Even if your path is slow or your progress is slow this month, believe in it, believe in the delays, believe in the time being taken, because your dreams will come true. Things are on track, things will happen. Have faith in whatever you are working on. Don't give up just because there's some hurdles, because you can't find the right partner, business partner, career, role, company, or if you cannot find, or if there are things in the way, regulations, laws, cases, court cases, things to be done, you're not over them and you think you'll never be able to reach a new beginning. No, that's not the truth. Have faith in your dreams. You're on the right path. Okay, and then I drew some cards over here for your relationships, for your career and health. And again, I have got some really beautiful messages for you. As far as relationships is concerned, I have 2 of Wands in the reversed. I had another relationship card over here, 2 of Cups. Both are 2s and both signify relationships, at least in this reading. And this card is asking you to rethink your relationships. Yeah. What is it that you've always wanted in relationships? Are you being true to yourself? Have you got that in your relationships? Okay, that's what this card is saying. This is a month to take a step back and rethink about your relationship priorities. Have your relationship priorities changed? Okay, and if they have, accept them. If they have, again, do not make comparison with what happened. Okay, and do not be rigid. This entire idea of an ideal partner, what is my ideal? So this card is saying that your ideal could change. So don't doubt yourself. If yesterday you wanted someone else or something else, and today you want someone else or something else, okay, do not doubt it. Okay, and you may also feel like the floor, the ground beneath your feet is being pulled away, like you are you're turning out to be a completely different person from what you were and what you wanted in relationships. So don't be baffled. Okay, it's okay. We are all evolving. Our pain has made us a different person, and so we may be rethinking our relationship choices for the future. All right, so a little bit of introspection this month will go a very long way in telling you what your right beginning, what your right step for the future could be. Okay, career. Your career is asking you to just forge forward. It's a very good month to continue doing what you are doing. Okay, do not lose steam, do not procrastinate. Just keep on moving forward. Just keep moving forward. You are on the right track. It also seems to me that people who have been waiting for communication, from the places they have applied to, may get communication, may get offers. I think your career is moving really fast. Like something that is moving really and will have momentum is your work. You may get business orders, you may find new clients, you may find new business opportunities, you may find new job opportunities, you may get calls. And even if you think that things are delayed, please continue doing your work. Keep on building your portfolio of work, whether it's freelance work or whatever work. Keep at it. That is the message for November. You are on the right path. I think this is most connected with your career. Have faith in your dreams. You are on the right path. Don't worry. I think there is a lot of movement for everyone who is waiting for communication and waiting for opportunities. There is movement in this month. November is good for that. Finally, health. Wow, looks like if you heal within, you heal outside. And I think this whole year, every time I do a reading, this whole thing about being emotionally well contributes to being physically well, keeps on recurring in my readings throughout this year. I think it's a very important theme. It's very important for all of us to realize that our emotional well-being is connected with our physical well-being, okay? And if we can heal a lot of our emotions and pain, and if we can let go of things that do not create positive emotions in us, then you let go of a lot of ailments and you come out healthy, full of vitality, and a new person. It's a new life. For a lot of people, just letting go of disappointments and regrets will give them a new, fresh life, a new, fresh body, probably just feeling very healthy and happy. Okay, this unhappiness is also being unhealthy, because, for example, when you have cough and cold, you're not exactly feeling ecstatic, you're not feeling elated, it pulls you down. If you have a headache, it could be a birthday, it could be a nice party, everybody may be giving you gifts, but you will not be able to be as happy as you are when you don't have a headache. Okay, so it's the same thing that if you're unhappy inside, no matter how good everything outside of you is, it'll take a toll on your happiness. It'll take a toll on your health. Okay, so this month is saying, it's got this whole thing of what we discussed earlier, learning from the pain, developing strength from pain. And I think this whole thing of strength is not just mental and emotional strength, it's also physical strength. So once I think there is letting go of the pain, and this whole idea of, okay, what's happened has happened, I have to move forward, you will also find physical strength. And I think a lot of people could feel a lot better this month. A lot of you would be taking up new medication, new health regimes, new health routines, new exercises, new diets and things like that. It seems to be a good month for all of that. This month has the potential, it has the kind of energy that will help you get stronger and healthier if you put effort into it, if you put focused effort into it. Okay, it's like the universe is with you on that. So I hope that all of you are happier and healthier in November. Wish you good luck and prosperity, and I hope you liked my reading. And if it was useful to you, please subscribe and like my video, my channel, and also tell me about your reactions in the comments section below. I would really like to hear how this reading resonated with you. And on that note, I will take leave. I will see you soon. Bye, and I wish you all the best. See you very soon. Bye.